Good morning, Lexi.
Good morning.
How are you?
Excited.
Good morning, 4x. 4x coming too. The baby. All right, we got 1,200 miles to go. Let's see how far we get today, huh? Good morning, YouTube family. It's Natalie, it's Lexi. We're on our way to Minnesota to go check out this freaking trailer, right? We drove all day yesterday. It was almost a 1,200 mile trek, like 1150. We left yesterday. We left the house Saturday morning, mid-morning, and we powered through it. We got to the hotel like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Not nothing really exciting happened yesterday. Just a lot of driving. Stopped at the bank. I got a shit ton of cash on me right now, but that's okay because we're protected. We're protected, right, Lexi? We got the dog. No, I'm just kidding. She won't do nothing but run. We're protected in other way, in other ways. We're in Iowa, you guys, right now. We got in the truck like a little after 4 a.m. It's almost 9. We'll be there about 2. Going just outside of Duluth, you guys, to go check out this trailer. So I was like contemplating like all these different ways of doing this. I thought about flying out to Minnesota to check out the trailer first. It is a 2019, is it a 20? I think it's a 2019 Iron Bull trailer. It's a tri-axle trailer with the drive over fenders, just like my Delco, which you guys know I love that kind of trailer. If you remember, a few years back I bought a 2021, I believe, I'm not sure, a 40-foot Iron Bull tri-axle drive over fenders trailer. This is the exact same freaking trailer, only this has been converted to a step deck. So it's a 40-foot on the lower deck, and then it's 8-foot on the upper deck, and it is a fifth wheel. So already I love it. I love the price. I love all the stuff that's going to come with it. It's got a winch, you can haul 3 cars on it. It's got both ramps, a ramp for the upper level to go from the lower deck to the upper deck, so you can fit 3 cars, and then it's got I think 8-foot or 10-foot ramps at the rear, pull-out ramps. So I love the pull-out ramps. Don't give me no mega ramp bullshit. I don't like that shit. So at least for me anyways, you guys, you know how I feel about all that. So big rig's pulling over in front of us. So it's a 48-foot trailer, right? And the only thing was, it was like, okay, Natalie, do you fly out there and go check out the truck, go check out the trailer first, and then fly back, and then do the conversion on your truck, and then drive up here to go get it? I contemplated sending one of my drivers to go look at it. Nobody was in the area. Just, it's freaking Minnesota. Like, who's up there? We don't go up there very often. So I was like trying to figure out what's the best way to go about this, and ultimately I just said F it. Jason was home. He'd been home for a couple of weeks. He's trying to move into his shop, so he had been home for a couple weeks, and I just said, Jason, would you just come down to my house, convert this whole truck? We converted this truck specifically for me to purchase this trailer, which I know I am going on some stranger's words off of freaking Marketplace, right? Jason found the trailer for me. Thank you, Jason. I hope it works out. The only thing that will make me not purchase and walk away from this trailer, which would be unfortunate because I've already spent so much time, money, effort, and energy to drive up here and everything. It will be unfortunate, but I will walk away from it if it's full of rust. The trailer did not originate in Minnesota, but it did originate in the Midwest. So it's been running up here probably in the snow for several years. And I've talked about it. I've looked at the video. I've looked at the pictures. The guy says it's a solid trailer. Of course, I'm really trusting him and going off of his word, which hopefully doesn't bite me in the ass, but ultimately, who knows? I won't know until I get up there. And I just, I thought about flying up here first, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to spend $1,000 on plane tickets. It's still going to take me a couple days to do that. I'm going to have to rent a freaking car, like all of the expenses on doing that. And ultimately, I just, I talked to Jason, and we just converted the truck. Just screw it, let's convert the truck. So if this trailer does not work out, I will probably sell my PJ and go and purchase a 53 foot or a 48 or a 53 foot, you know, Hotshot Stepdeck trailer, because now I've already, you know, put all this time, effort, and money into converting my truck for this trailer. And if this trailer doesn't work out, like I said, no problem, I'll walk away from it. Lexi and I had a nice little trip, and screw it, you know, we'll go home empty-handed, but we'll see some cool shit on the way back, because we'll have time to do that. On the way up, we didn't have no time to do that. It's not necessarily a loss, but again, you know, it's one of those things. You're trusting a stranger to come through. I've talked to the guy several times, and you know, over the phone, and by what he says, it seems like an up and up guy, but of course I won't know until about 5 more hours I get my hands and my eyes and start crawling under this thing. And I put jeans on this morning. It's 39 degrees. It's very cold. Hopefully it warms up a little bit. It's because down in, you know, at my house yesterday, I think it was like 90 almost still. So for it to be 40 up here at 9 o'clock, it's a little chilly. But it has been a beautiful drive. We do have the baby with us. She's such a wonderful, she's like 2, but she's the baby. She might be almost 3 now.
Yeah, almost 3.
Yeah, 2.5, almost 3 now, but she's still the baby. And I told Lexi, yeah, let's take the baby with us, you know. So Lexi gave all the dogs baths yesterday, and mom's fine. She's at home taking care of the horses, which is probably not her favorite job to do, but she's a blessing. She's holding down the fort for us so we can go and do this together. And we'll see, you guys. I'll show you the trailer in a little bit, we'll see. I'll take her for a test spin. I'll take her for a test drive. I don't know if my auxiliary tank is going to work with this trailer setup, with the way the trailer is set up. I honestly don't know if I have enough clearance for it to be safe. And we will just, you know, we'll just have to see how it goes. Honestly, I don't know. We're crazy, right? I'm crazy. I'm gonna just go check this thing out. Letting the dog go pee. Found this rest area. Wasting a little bit of time. It did warm up a little bit. It's like 65 now, so I'm glad. So I'm about an hour away from crawling all into the trailer. I'll be there about 3:15. I'm hoping that the sun keeps working with me, so when I crawl under there and get outside and do all this stuff for the trailer, I won't be frozen cold. I bet after 10 days you get real close, right?
You to stop by when you're at work? What? We're different. We're rednecks. We're in the north.
Northern rednecks. Well, I bought it. I bought it. So it's a done deal. It's about 4 feet, a couple inches maybe over. Just about 4 feet on this upper deck, 4 feet tall. 8 feet on the deck. And then the full 40 feet of the lower level. The auxiliary tank did not work. He gave me some spare tires and rims. He gave me the 2 upper level ramps, and then tucked under are the pull-out ramps for the lower deck. He gave me a bunch of, I don't know, these rims. Behind there, tucked in there, is the winch with the battery. I don't know if that works yet. Didn't bother to check. All of this needs to be. This is just the same trailer. It's the same friggin' trailer. New tires and rims. Obviously, it's grease. And I got a little bit of, probably I'm going to do a little bit of welding. She could use a paint job for sure, because she's been up here sitting, so you know that's not the greatest. You can see a little bit of the paint. You know, the weather has eaten or chewed into the powder coating or whatever they put on this. They redid that, which is good. Pull out ramps. All the lights work. She tracks straight. She tracks true. The deck is good. I'm gonna have to stain it. And yeah, that's it, you guys. We're checking out of the hotel. I didn't get very far. I was tired. I crawled under yesterday. I spent about 3.5 hours there, you know, crawling all through and under and on top of this thing. Crawled under there. Axles look good. Suspension looks good. Brakes feel good. All the lights work. All the brakes work. So that's all good. And yeah, this is it. This is it, boys and girls. We're gonna get on down the road. I'm gonna go home empty, and we'll just we'll see how she feels. Well, here she is. Here she is, boys and girls. I'm gonna repaint her as best as I can. Last time I had a trailer repainted was the PJ. That was about 3 years ago when I first bought it. And I took it somewhere, and I think they charged me, I don't know, you guys would have to go back and look on the video, but I want to say it was about $2,500. And I was not happy with the paint job. I felt like I would do better with freaking Rust-Oleum and like a couple kindergartners. So this time Natalie's taking a different approach, because this is how we learn by doing, right? So I'm not gonna have somebody else paint this trailer for me. Lexi's spraying it down. This is what was suggested to me to use. So the paint's good, you know, on the sides and on the top. Just a little bit of like minor rust, you can kind of see, right? Not huge, but under the trailer, you know, is the paint's gone. You know, the paint has been worn off. I mean, obviously the trailer comes from the north, and that's just how it's gonna look. So so we are going to treat it. Finally, I got a clear day. It's been nothing but rain here in East Texas for the last several days. So I've been home for a week, but we're gonna treat this trailer today, let it rest for 24 hours, and tomorrow afternoon, maybe tomorrow midday, I might start spraying on it. I'm gonna let this set in, and it says I can just let this set for 24 hours and then just go ahead and paint right over it. I might want to, I don't know, like my head tells me wash, rinse, and then paint. So like, but I'm going to follow the instructions. I'm not going to bring out the power washer. I power washed it a couple days ago when it was clear enough for me to do that. And we got off, a lot of the crud. And I'm going to have Lexi scrape off all the DOT tape, ordered new of that. And I'm just going to, I bought me another crawler. So we're going to crawl under it, and I'm going to spray all under it. Lexi's doing the easy the easy job for me right now, and we'll see how nice we can get her. Hopefully Jefferson can take this truck and trailer out on the road in a couple days, or early next week when I get it done. I'll show you in a few.